Jonah, the shells have come on a little bit. How's it feel to be put on the pads a little bit, close to full pads coming on?
Yeah, feels great. I mean, especially for us O linemen, shells versus full pads, not much of a difference. We're going full speed. We're fitting up against the defense. Having good physical, violent periods inside around the team, things like that. Getting after it, it's been good. It's been fun.
How's it feel to get in a night practice here at the Coliseum?
Pretty sweet. I mean, under the lights at the Collie doesn't get much better.
Jonah, that right tackle position, something you've been working on the last 2 years here. Where do you feel like you are, going to this third year?
Yeah.
That position?
Right now, just like you said, working at right tackle, taking it one day at a time, just getting better, learning from reps, taking advice from coaches, working on techniques, things like that. Just coming out every day, fighting with the boys.
How was practice today, just in general, for the offensive line?
Good. I mean, it was a good practice, physical practice. A lot of things we got to clean up as an offense. Get better. A lot of back and forth with the defense, which is what you want. You want a good physical practice on both sides. Yeah.
Is there something the O-line has been working on, early in fall camp, trying to get down, or Henson wants you guys to really emphasize on early?
I think we're always working on everything, but maybe a more essential part, especially now that first 2 practices with pads on, just physicality, just setting the tone. Being physical, moving the line of scrimmage, tight hands, things like that. Just really setting the tone of being physical.
The guy sitting behind you, Bobby Haskins, he's finally back out here on the field. What have been the early impressions from you, just, him finally being back on the field?
Yeah, super glad to have him back. He worked his way through spring and summer, and now he's practicing in fall, so super glad to have him. Just working and fighting with us. He's a great guy on and off the field, hard worker, great locker room guy, things like that, so we're super happy to have him.
Do you remember your first impression, like when you met him? Or?
I do, yeah. I was actually his host.
Okay.
I was his host way back when. First impressions were definitely funny. Bobby is a hilarious guy. We always joke around that one day he'll have cameras following him. Super quick on his feet. He's really funny. So that was probably my first impression.
What's a technique you've been working on, just you specifically, that you've been wanting to get better at?
Pass pro, certain technique with punching my outside hand, punching my foot in the ground, punching my feet with my hands when I strike. Just a certain thing on edge rushing that I'm really trying to work on right now. But always trying to work on techniques and run and pass all around, things like that.
Can you break down punching your feet?
Yeah, I know it sounds kind of weird, but when you're punching, you need your feet in the ground when you're striking to generate power in your hands, keep your head out of it, things like that. I know that's kind of weird to say punching with your feet, but that's really what it is. As you're punching with your hands, your feet should be anchoring and kicking into the ground as a part of your kick slap with your punch.
Is that something that Henson brought over, or something he's been emphasizing with you, or is that?
I mean, yeah, it's a thing that always kind of needs to be done as offensive lineman, but just certain different cues that I've gotten from Coach Henson with body mechanics, like mental cues as I'm taking my reps to work on and think about.
Is there anyone on the defensive side of the ball that you've been going against who's impressed you particularly?
Thule always stands out. Thule's always tough to go against, great motor, things like that. But all those guys are standing out. Thule, Nick Figueroa, Romello, Day-Day, Tyrone inside have been fighting. Peely's healthy, he's doing well. Just across the board, guys are really working on the D-line.
You've been here for 2 fall camps now. Have you noticed major differences between this fall camp and previous ones?
Can you repeat it? Sorry.
Have you noticed a lot of major differences between this fall camp and previous ones?
4 days in, I don't know. I mean, you're always going, second you wake up, second you get back home really late. You're always working, walk through, lift, meetings, practice, whatever it is. It's a grind regardless. So, I mean, yeah, there's differences here and there, with our team and our staff. But, overall, camp is camp, and it's work and it's a grind.
I know the last staff also talked about cross-training you and just your versatility. How much has the approach been the same or different, I guess, with this group?
Yeah, talking with Coach Henson and Coach Crabtree, I think the idea is still there. But I've been taking a lot of my reps at right tackle. But whether it's pre-practice or post-practice, sometimes I'll try and take snaps as a center. I'll try to get guard reps here and there in practice. So yeah, that's still kind of there.
You guys have practiced a bunch of different times. There was 7 a.m., there's 6:30 p.m. today, and some in between. So you guys tend to have a preference on what time you practice? You guys ready to go whatever time it is?
I think whatever it is has been good. I mean, I've kind of been liking our morning practices, but I mean, you have a night practice in the Collie, you can't really beat that. So I don't have a preference. Whatever coach gives us, we'll roll with.
We like the morning practices too.
Yeah, morning practices are good. I like them.
I'm not a morning person.
No.
I respect it.
I'm also college age, so I think it would be a little weird.
It takes time. You got to adapt to it. Yeah.
What has Bobby added to the room, especially now that he's out there on the field with you guys?
Yeah, I think Bobby brings a really good mindset with him, really good physicality. He's got a good punch, things like that. So we're glad to have him out there practicing, working hard through spring and summer. Now he's back with us through fall, getting in the offense, getting reps, things like that. So, we'd love to have him in the room.
Personality-wise, easy fit in the room?
Yeah, great guy. We all hang out together. Super funny. He's a really funny guy.
What's been the impact of Coach Crabtree with you guys?
Yeah, Coach Crab's been awesome. Him and Coach Henson are like a 1-2 punch. They're always thinking on the same wavelength. Coach Crabtree brings a lot of experience both as a player and as a GA, and I think he's done a great job across the line, but really with us tackles too. He has a lot of drills, a lot of insights that he tries to teach us and help us with things. Really appreciate him, and I think he's done a great job.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you guys.